All right, we should now be live. Hi, I am Kara858, and today we're here for episode 15 of It's Our World. So, of course, here at the Cookout, as always, we like to give love and support different individuals in the community. We like to shout out different channels on YouTube and Twitch, so perhaps you could take a look at their content and support on their endeavors. First, we would like to give a shout out for is unfortunately one of our previous players. He's not able to make it today. Achilles, he is currently sick, unfortunately, with I think like a voice flu. But hopefully he should be back next week. But we will definitely like to shout out his Twitch and a YouTube channel, which is known as The Bear Pen. He recently just started it a couple of weeks ago. Well, actually, he started a bit earlier, but we've now been releasing Vampire the Masquerade content a couple of weeks ago called Blood in the Bayou, where you have a couple of individuals here actually on those streams that appears on Sunday. So if you like to follow his content, you can follow him on, of course, Twitter, as well as Twitch and YouTube under The Bear Pen, and you can support his VODs and so forth. So definitely go ahead and give him a follow if you can. The next group we would like to give a shout out for is a good friend of mine, as always, Rosebell Arts. She, of course, is an artist, and she has done a bit of video games originally. I first met her when she was playing a Plague Tale Innocence, but she's primarily a anime artist. And when I first met her, she was mostly in like an affiliate, maybe with like 12 to 13 viewers, and then she just skyrocketed. And she deserves all the success and content that and support that she's currently received, including just recently hitting, I think either it was 10 or 15,000 followers. She's an absolutely incredible person, and if you can, definitely go ahead and give her some support. And lastly, we would like to give a shout out for is a series that's almost about to conclude called Kids on Bikes, which is a TTRPG show on Roll20 that features Sharif from Rivals of Waterdeep, who is actually from, well, I just say where he really is from. He's DMing this show, and it's about to end. However, the show has been absolutely incredible, and we're hoping that they'll be able to attain a season 2. It's a primary POC cast, and truly including Hello There Shu, Hyper Barbarian, I think Noir Enigma, I think was his title. But nevertheless, it's a great show. And like I said, we were definitely hoping that they could be able to receive enough support to bring in season 2 for their incredible show. So if you can, definitely go ahead and watch their content. They actually their shows on Monday at 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So those are all of the shout outs that we have for today. And we're going to go down the list, introduce our players, have them talk about their social medias and any projects that they're working on. And we'll start first, which is different. We'll start with Fell Flames. Zach, you'd like to talk a little bit about yourself and your social media and such.
Hello, my name is Zach Fell Flames. You can follow me. Primarily, I've been pretty active on Twitter lately at ZHalo Musings, and I hate talking about myself, so now it's someone else's turn.
Completely understandable. Next, of course, we'll bring in a good friend of ours, Mimsy. Mimsy, you'd like to talk a little bit about yourself, plug your social media, is there any project you're currently working on?
Well, hi, everybody. Morgan or Mimsy, whichever you prefer. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, because I have a Twitter now, at peachykeen_arts. Currently just trying to figure out Twitter right now so I can start posting more. But that's all I've got going on.
The algorithms are everything. Yeah, Twitter is a strange beast. I completely understand. But yeah, definitely can go ahead and follow her on her Twitter. She just recently started it, and you can find a lot of her great artwork, including some of the her character design here, as well as a couple of other character designs for our Riverwood Academy. She actually did the artwork for that. So definitely follow her Twitter to support her and watch her artwork. Going to the bottom of the screen, we'll start with Nezra, aka Wanderer Text. If you'd like to talk a little bit about yourself and plug your socials and such.
Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm Wanderer Text on Twitter and here, and Discord. 0.19 in the chat here. I've got a busy life going on right now. Nothing really to announce, but I'm excited about some of the creative projects I'm in, and also getting back to work, even though we're in lockdown. So I'm, I don't know. I'm just happy to be here today.
Awesome. And last but well, not last, but Ree, if you'd like to talk a little bit about yourself, plug your socials and any projects that you're working on.
Sure. Hello, everyone. I am at Big Dude Ree on Twitter. And I'm super excited to be here, as well as if you're free on Tuesdays, you can catch our other stream, Ravenwood Academy, where you get to meet Arcturus, my delightful wizard. And I'm sure today is going to be perfectly fine, and it is going to be a peaceful transition into happiness and sunshine.
I hope that is the case. As for myself, if you're not aware, I am Kara858. So yes, as Reed mentioned, we have a second TTRPG show that we have on Tuesdays called Riverwood Academy, which is a magic school academy. If you are in the vibe of like young adult novels in the genre of Harry Potter per se, then you would love the stream. We just had our first episode last Tuesday. It does show up every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The first episode we were not able to keep on Twitch, but you could actually join us on our Discord and be able to catch us on our YouTube. The first VOD is available on YouTube actually at this moment. It was actually released on Friday. And if you joined our, I did not put the command in right. Let me try one more time. If you join our, there we go. If you join our Discord, we have quite a few things going on. We have watch parties that normally is going to be transitioning to every Sunday. Oh, hi, Mino. Hi, great to see you in chat. It's great to see you here. We're going to be having, yeah, it's been a while. Yes, we're going to be having watch parties, which includes the new Netflix anime show Yasuke. We're going to be watching that actually starting next week. Not this Sunday, but starting from next Sunday. So we watched that as well as My Hero Academia and a couple other content. So yeah, like I said, join our Discord, and like I said, we'd love to see you and have you there. Of course, I do artwork normally on Mondays and Wednesdays, and of course, we have our Insta World of this stream. So that's all of the shout outs, the information that we have for today. We'll go ahead and show you our introduction for episode 15 of It's Our World.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and so we are now back. So with that said, Fell Flames, our DM, take it away.
Taking it away. Okay, so last we left off, you have with you a new friend who has transformed into a fox. As you find yourself for the second time, though seemingly perhaps for a bit longer, in a sort of strange world that appears to have many trees and plants that are planted upside down. The atmosphere feels a little bit thicker as you're trying to breathe in and breathe out. The soil is not very firm that you're standing on, sinks in a little bit. There's vegetation and trees. These strange trees are everywhere. And that's where you find yourself, in Feywilds.
Can I make a perception check to see if we are alone, roughly?
Sure.
Looks like we made it.
22.
Aside from the people that you are aware are present, you do not think that you are alone. But strangely, you cannot actually sense them with your eyes. That's enough to tell, though, that there are things around you that are actively staying hidden, and pretty well.
It just looks like a forest.
I don't think I've ever seen trees grow upside down before.
That is very strange. Does anyone have any ideas on how to locate our potential allies in here?
I turn to the fox. Hello.
Yes.
What does the fox say?
Ending tonight.
Arana Fox. Yeah, and we're done. No, the Arana Fox looks at you, gives a foxy, toothy grin, and then jumps onto your shoulder.
Helpful, certainly. Do we see paths or places to go? Like, are we in a clearing or?
No. Well, sort of. You're in a small one. When you say clearing, you usually think of like 100 feet of space or something like that around. This is more like 20 feet of space that you've just kind of like wandered into. But there are a bunch of paths that run through this area, and there's like 4 or 5 different paths in front of you.
Seems we pick one and go, or does the fox have anything to say?
Oh, no. There is absolutely no way that I came all the way to the Feywild to just pick the first path that I saw and get myself lost.
The fox just jumped on your shoulder, Nesra.
Ikara's going to look at the ground to see if he can find perhaps any tracks or something that may point towards like a direction towards the dragon. Pretty much like a survival check.
Okay.
Boop, boop. That was not me. All right.
Well, I'm afraid we can't stay here forever.
Ooh, that's an 18.
Point.
So that would be, am I trained in it? No, so it'd be 22.
You find 2 sets of tracks. One of them resemble what you might expect from a horse, and the other set of tracks looks like it's from some kind of jungle cat. A large feline.
He looks down, kind of puts his hand against the paw mark, and then looks up at the group. He says, "Well, I don't see any dragon tracks, but there was definitely a horse and a big, like, jungle cat around here. So I guess we should keep a lookout. I'm not sure what may have happened."
Oh, well, that's good. It will hopefully lead us towards some sort of civilization here. Well, lead the way.
So we're really just going to pick the first path we see. Like, that's the plan.
I'd rather follow these horse tracks rather than just a path. Might lead us to somebody's house or something. Do people live in houses here?
I mean, but even if it does lead to someone's house, what are you going to say? Knock, knock. Hello, I'm not from around here. Could you locate the nearest, like, fairy dragon for me?
Maybe?
Okay, if everyone wants to go follow this horse tracks, we can. I feel unsettled, like we're being watched.
I don't doubt that.
Do you have an alternative idea? Or do you sense any, I don't know, magic or something in the area?
I mean, I sense a lot of things in the area. Do you want me to see if I sense things?
If possible.
I have a couple different options for how to go for this, so I think I'm gonna. Man, I don't want to burn too many spell slots. I'll start with see invisibility. So for the next hour, I see invisible creatures as if they were visible, as well as objects, and I can see into the ethereal plane. If that means anything.
You're like,
it's how I found him in the first place. So
the ethereal plane is actually connected to the material plane, as I understand it, or at least in my universe. So the Feywild doesn't have like an ethereal plane because it's directly like attached to the material plane.
Oh. Would I know that before I cast it?
Well,
Probably
things
not.
can still be invisible.
Yeah.
So, what you do learn is that of those 5 paths in front of you, one of them feels less promising, given that it has a jungle cat in one of the trees above it. It looks like it's probably a large-sized creature in terms of its like actual physical size. The specific details that you can see of it are that its pelt is like a light blue color. It's currently invisible, and the claws actually don't seem to be very sharp.
Is it the path with the cat tracks?
Those are actually all around the clearing. There are some on that probably lead that way, but like unless Ikara is gonna go wander over directly to that path, hard to say.
But if we went down the horse track path, we would not be going past this cat.
No. That leads off in a different direction.
Okay. Well,
the jungle cat tracks seem like they've been all around this area. The horse looks like it came through, passed through, went down one of the paths and left. If that helps at all.
It does. Thank you. I mean, I vote that we don't go that way, and I'll start kind of making sure everyone is backing away from where I see this massive cat. Invisible, I don't know, panther-esque is the best I can do. It's big.
It's right over.
That is a good corner.
You see it? Where is it?
Well, it's invisible.
Oh.
That would explain
Very,
it.
very big.
I agree we should not go down that path.
It looks like horse path is best path.
To the horse path then. Let's go.
And Zach, that does last for an hour, so I'm gonna do regular checks for my surrender.
Yeah, I will make a note.
Should I go and watch from the trees?
If there's more of those invisible cat things in the trees, I don't think that's a good idea. I know you like your trees though, Vivian.
I would really, really like for us to stay as close together as possible. This place is shifty and weird, and I don't want anyone to suddenly not be where we thought they were.
Roll me a group wisdom check. So whoever wants to roll it, like whoever has the best bonus, will sort of roll it for the group. I imagine that's probably Nezra.
Or
-1, don't ask
Does the
me.
Nuvia have a plus 5?
5.
Yeah.
I
Well,
have
both of you.
5 too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, yeah. Both of you guys.
Okay, so
It was
So each of you roll at +5, just so
Okay.
you each get a turn of the dice, and then we'll take the higher because you're rolling at advantage since it's a party check.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled an 8.
11 it is. So you all have been walking for a while. It's not like 5 minutes, but it hasn't been like hours. So somewhere in between the 15 minutes to 45 minutes range, probably. When all of a sudden you see 5 paths and a jungle cat off to one side.
Did
In
we
the
come
same-
up the
the
same
same-
way that the tracks came?
Sorry,
did we come up the way that the tracks came up from the horse?
You followed the tracks that the horse had taken,
Mm-hmm.
and you went for about 15 to 45 minutes, and then you just broke through the tree line into another clearing and saw 5 paths ahead of you, of which in one of them there is an invisible jungle cat that you can still see.
Oh, cat, big cat, big cat.
Where?
This looks familiar.
Did we just go in a big circle? Ah, right.
Oh
Feywilds.
crap! I should have rolled with advantage. No, that's for saving throws. I got advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Whoever wants to can make me a survival check.
I'll go.
No.
Who wants to do it?
Wait. I want to give Ikara guidance.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Do you have guidance?
I do.
I also have guidance.
Ooh,
Do me a favor, Serena.
16.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Roll me a D100.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna die right here, right now. 82.
Okay. You do have guidance, Ikara.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, please let me keep it because I rolled a 4. I rolled a 4 on the D4 and I rolled a 16 on the dice. So that is a 24 total.
Ikara, you feel as though you were tracking the unicorn specifically, the horse prince. Yeah, I know. I just flipped it.
Oopsies.
It happened.
Yeah.
But you were following those tracks, and on the same bearing the whole time. Like you never went in a circle because you never headed back behind you.
Oh, okay. So Ikara will look up at the others and says, "No, I'm looking at the tracks. We didn't go in a circle."
If we didn't go in a circle, then maybe we took the wrong path then.
Perhaps
Or
we
maybe-
should try to.
There's an infinite number of clearings that are all connected.
God, Nezra, don't say that.
We should save that idea. Perhaps we should attempt to take the same path every time.
We can try one more time, and if we come back here, then we should try a different path.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I think that if we got turned around, it's best to keep going forward than it is to just randomly pick.
Nguyen will take out one of the throwing stars he keeps in his pouch and press it into the ground.
Okay.
So, just in case, we'll know if we come back here, if this is still here.
Okay.
All right. Go
Forward.
down same path, yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have the keen mind feat? I don't think so.
No,
Nope,
this
that
is
is-
the perfect time to have one.
Yeah, that is intelligence based. I don't think it, well, no. Oh, well, Serena's probably the only intelligence one then.
I couldn't get benefit from it much anyway, but
Mhm.
Observe it.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are heading down that path for an undetermined amount of time that's less than half a day. But it takes a little while. And you come to a separate clearing. This time, there are 3 paths forward. And the clearing's a bit smaller. It's probably only like 24 foot in diameter, 12-foot radius instead of 20-foot radius.
Are there any invisible large cats?
Your spell has run out by this time.
Oh, that's fair. Do the tracks keep going down one, or do the tracks stop? I look to see if there are tracks.
You don't see any of the jungle cat tracks, but there's still a path of the horse tracks.
Keep on?
To keep going?
Also, Arana appears to have fallen asleep standing up on your shoulder.
Just put him in the bag of holding or something.
Yeah, just like one of my hands is up, like just holding on to make sure that at no point do I just like throw him off. by
Throw him
accident.
on the ground.
No, I'm trying to stop it from falling.
Understood.
Just suplexes on Fox.
Throw him off.
Fall asleep on my shoulder. Yeah. Okay.
Iliad will leave another throwing star on the ground just in case.
Okay. Who is leading the party at the moment? I assume it's Ikara, since he's kind of helping track for you guys. But let me know if someone else is leading.
I guess so.
Can I check it, Ikara?
Sure.
Well, I mean, honestly, you're doing a great job. I just need an extra set of eyes.
Okay.
Nubian is keeping an eye out on anything just coming in general.
So
I'm really
Ned
curious.
is in the lead?
Yeah.
Okay. And which path did you want to take? Left, middle, or right?
Which one has the horse tracks?
The left.
Left.
Okay, Nezra, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Heck yes. 10.
You completely lose your footing and have the sort of equilibrium distortion of being flipped upside down by something.
Mm-hmm.
And you all watch as Nezra is grabbed by something on the ground and pulled up, hanging from something off of the roots. Like one of the roots has her. And she's just upside down with Arana on her shoulder, seemingly unfazed. And she's dangling there. But the weirdest part is that somehow in being pulled up there, Nezra ended up with a hat that's like one of those pointy cone wizard hats with the fluffy bulb on the top that's still attached to her head and not falling down from gravity.
I would like to use one of the throwing stars to cut her down while close enough to catch her from hitting her head on the ground.
Okay.
Out of the gods, Nubian, if you hit me.
It is fine. I've trained with this since I was a child.
Actually,
Make me a dexterity check.
you don't need to. I have feather fall.
That is a spell. Just straight dexterity check still, or just a straight dexterity check, or is it?
Yeah.
different?
Yeah, no, you're currently trying to saw through this root gracefully to avoid sending Nezra plummeting to the ground.
Okay. All right, so that's a 21 total.
Cutting something with a ninja star is not super easy. 20 total?
21.
21 total. Okay. Yeah, you get her down pretty easily. Like I said, it's not the easiest thing sawing through the root. It kind of takes you like a full minute, basically, of just sawing at it. But yeah, you're able to get her down without incident. The hat is still attached to your head.
Am I able to see if there's someone else around? Just because it looks like she fell into like a bear trap or something. So I'm trying to take a look and see if there perhaps maybe like hunters or something like that that may be in a near facility.
Make me another survival check.
Survival check. Okay. Let's go.
Do you try?
Oh. Well, that's not as good. That is 8 plus 4, 12.
12. Okay. Aaron, roll me 2d6 and tell me the total number.
Okie doke. Seven.
You remove the hat and take 7 psychic damage as you are hit with a splitting headache.
I'm resistant to psychic damage, so I take 3.
You take 3 psychic damage.
Nice. Ow. Ow.
Are you
Oh,
alright?
Wait,
What's
maybe
wrong?
put the hat back on?
no. I'm going to roll it up and stick it like in my bag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I can't tell if that trap was for us or for some sort of animal in the area.
Okay, so whenever Nezra got caught, it was a root, right?
Yeah. So what Ikara is able to determine with his 11 is that somehow it was the tree.
Can I
There's no
investigate?
real explanation, but you can try. Or
Yikes.
should I say, you can certainly try.
That is a
Just
24.
Okay.
Bring it down, dog. It's fine.
That's interesting. Hear me out. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it! Oh, there goes Serena.
Well, no, you're proficient in dexterity, right? Oh,
I
no.
also got a 10.
So, what just happened to Nezra also happens to Serena. As you realize that the tree roots move.
I've come to the conclusion that it is the tree. It
You
likes to
can't
grab
have-
things. Do I?
I believe your conclusion is correct.
But furthermore, you notice that there are like random bits and bobs that have been snatched up by other roots. Like there's like what appears to be some kind of coin that you don't really recognize. There's like a hatchet that looks like the hatchet was made out of dirt. Like some sort of clay hatchet or something. There is what like looks a bit weird to you, but seems like it could be like a woman's hat of some sort. Definitely not in the style of Exodore, but could be a woman's hat of some sort. Just random bits and bobs.
Okay.
Does Serena have a hat on? Or any other changes to her outward physical appearance?
Yeah, no, she's wearing the same hat.
I look at my bag. Is the hat still there?
Nope.
Oh,
So you're going to want to be careful taking that off.
am I also gonna get a splitting headache?
Probably. In fact, you might just want to leave it on. Oh,
How high off the ground is Serena at the moment?
Like from the ground to the top of her head.
Mm-hmm.
Like 4 feet.
Yeah, he's gonna take out a dagger and cut her free while also making sure she doesn't hit her head on the ground.
Okay.
I'll damage my hat, Nuvian.
Make me a dexterity check, but with advantage this time.
16.
Okay. It's a little bit rougher, but you do manage to eventually cut her down. It doesn't take as long. It's just you barely catch her before she hits the ground.
Do I think I can
Right,
move
got
to
you.
the center of the clearing, away from where this tree is?
Oh yeah, no, I mean it didn't really do anything to you guys after Nubian cut you down until Serenus started like looking at it more closely and have approached.
Gesture everyone to come over a little bit.
Right, well, perhaps we should leave now. I don't really think antagonizing a tree is very wise. Though I do admit it is kind of amusing.
Well, I'm wondering if this isn't something we can reason with a little bit.
It's possible. It did have a bunch of other little items that it has taken.
Do you
Mhm.
speak tree?
No, but didn't you live in the woods for a few years? Maybe you know a few phrases.
I speak Sylvan. That might be good enough.
One of the roots goes down like a claw and has started drawing something into the trail.
Ooh.
Take a look at the drawing.
It says, "Reason is treason. Fun is better."
What language does it write it in?
Common.
Oh. Okay.
Don't know what that means.
Well,
This means it, I guess it wants to have fun.
maybe it's fun.
We have to entertain it, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I like the idea.
I think he was doing it because he thought it was fun.
I mean, honestly, it was kind of fun.
I
The headache, not so much, but the rest of it.
mean, I got a nice little hat out of it. Don't plan on taking it off yet.
It writes.
Like looked at the tree.
It writes, "The curse of the hat, comma, ha 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 ha."
Oh God.
I'm just picturing this root H-A-H-A.
Yeah.
Literally, you watch it happen.
With the accent
Do
over
you
it.
know? Do you know where we can find the dragons in this place?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasive.
Doug. Oh, that's a 12.
It's not bad.
It writes down somewhere between the yes and no.
So maybe? What would you like? I'm guessing you want something to give us where the dragon is?
I don't know if this tree was going to possibly tell us where the dragons are.
Okay. First things first, tree is in the room. We don't talk bad about the tree with the tree standing right here.
The tree is very stationary, no offense, but I know that you probably don't get out much.
Roll a perception check. Anyone who wants to can roll.
And
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Well, let's see. 17.
Oh, that was a nat one.
And-
I don't notice anything.
Well,
Roll a 10.
Lorena,
Oh,
all
no.
of your companions seem unfazed. But as soon as you say, "It's a tree, it's rather stationary," it inches 3 inches closer to you.
All right. The tree does move.
I mean, yeah, it grabbed me by the ankle, of course.
No, I mean it really moves. It just moved a few inches
I
closer.
look at the tree. Are you sure you didn't hit your head?
It writes down, "A watch the tree never moves."
Oh.
I love this tree so much.
Phil,
I will die
I
for
feel
it.
we are going to get nowhere at this rate.
The tree writes, I've been to nowhere. You have to entertain yourself.
Can I try to mind link with the tree?
Yes, you can.
No.
Would you like to do so?
Oh,
I
God.
mean, the laughter, the maniacal laughter does give me pause, but I feel like I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay. Make
So,
me a
I-
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no. You have advantage on those, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh,
Wait,
dear.
why does Nezzer have advantage?
Because of my race, it's a racial advantage that I get.
Oh,
The first one was a 21. The second one was a 17.
You feel like the tree is trying to plant something in your soul.
Oh, no. I have done something similar before. Not. No, thank you. Bye. And I'll sever the mind link.
We should probably get.
It writes B O O O O O exclamation point.
Well, I would.
It hasn't reacted hostily or anything though. It just writes boo.
Yeah. Are you willing to let us pass if we entertain you?
It writes, you can pass now if you want, ... and then moves down to like another line in the dirt. And it writes, you're already wearing the hat.
Oh. It's worth a try. Well, I feel kind of bad leaving him here. Then
Well, we must continue.
I want to take a tree with us.
why not? It can move, apparently, Serena.
I don't think we have enough room to be bringing the tree with
I think
us.
if you're a tree, you make your own room.
Do you wish to join us on our trip through this forest?
I'm not
Towards
watching the
us?
tree. I'm not being the tree babysitter.
It writes, if a tree follows you through the woods, but it doesn't make a sound, is it there? Question mark.
I love how, like, we transport to the Feywilds and we've immediately become a chaotic party instead of a lawful party.
There's no laws in the Feywild. There's no
Yeah, no, we're
laws.
following the law of the Feywild. That's what it is.
Exactly.
The first rule is there are no rules.
Woo!
Okay, I would like to try to link arms with Serena
Mhm.
and walk down the path where the horse prints are.
Okay. Ikara, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Oh, Ikara will look around.
There's nothing.
God.
Now you feel a tap on the other shoulder.
He turns around to the other shoulder.
There's nothing there.
Oh no.
He turns around full 360, like hello, hello.
You watch as a root moves down towards one of your shoulders, freezes, and then slowly retracts back to the top of the tree.
Oh,
Come with us now.
oh, you. Yes, I see you. I see. Hey, can you come with us? You can come with us.
I mean, I offered.
Well, hopefully you come with us. And then
Said I'm not babysitting the tree.
I think the tree is probably babysitting us at this point.
okay. Well,
Are we going?
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
We should continue on our journey.
Okay.
Bye-bye. He waves at the tree.
The tree lets out a creaking sound as it starts to move, like up. And then you start to see revealed the body of some sort of creature with a face attached to it, of which the roots seem to be the hair.
So cool. So
Wow.
cool.
And then you see legs. And it just like walks to behind you, and you hear this voice coming from the mouth without the mouth moving at all. I follow.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have a name?
It nods. You
Cool.
see the
What?
roots kind of like flapping around a little bit while he nods.
What is
Be
it?
offended if I just call you Tree.
He shakes his head.
Okay, cool. Let's keep going.
Before we go, I just wanted to check like the type of key that this tree has. Is it very similar to like the fox, or is it very different?
Go ahead and spend a key point for me. I'm not
Okay.
going to have you roll this time.
Okay.
Because it's just... I'm trying not to penalize you too much because you're in a strange place, but this thing's key is super weird.
Yeah.
So it would take you some effort to interpret.
Mhm.
It feels like, for lack of a better term, if it's probably in the same like circle as Arana's key. Like they have a very similar signature, but they use it in different ways with a way different like personality, if that makes sense. This is actually like where Irana's key was kind of like more energetic. This is more like warm, nurturing growth, like you might expect from a literal plant.
Oh.
You feel like it kind of truly cares. You're not sure what about,
Mhm.
but you feel a lot of like caring energy in the key.
And there's definitely a warm smile on his face as he kind of detects that from the key. And then he just keeps moving.
Okay. You all headed out?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You all are walking. Start walking for a while. You hear this creaking sound behind you as Tree moves to follow. Do any of you like look back to make sure he keeps following? You notice that he freeze frames whenever you look back at him. And then when you look away, you hear... But when you turn back, it's...
Does he do like the thing where he's like mid-step? Like,
Literally.
is this like a Kronk, like, like...
Literally. Yep.
Oh,
Well,
Love
this
it.
has certainly been interesting. Which path should we continue walking? I'm afraid I don't know too much about finding places in the Feywild.
I mean, we have the tracks to follow. It's gotten us this far. I say we just keep going. The second we start taking random turns, we'll end up, well, apparently not nowhere, but somewhere that is maybe not the where we want to go to.
We'll just follow the horse tracks for now.
You all do so.
Nuvian is watching to make sure they aren't ambushed.
Okay. Nuvian, make me a perception check.
Perception. That's a 17.
Okay. You notice it about the same time you hear the voice, but Tree says, "Stop." And you notice that there's a pitfall trap of some sort, like 10 or 15 feet in front of where you're walking, watching out for ambushes.
There appears to be a trap ahead, which is good news. Don't step in it.
Call tree. Solid call tree. Thank you.
Maybe he wasn't as bad as I needed to bring along.
Does it look like there's room to get around it, or?
Not by walking through the path, but I mean, you could duck to the forest around some trees and then through.
How far across is it? Can we tell?
Yeah, it's the whole path. Like, it's like someone made it to try to force you to get off the path. You could also, I mean, there are other potential solutions, but it looks like someone tried to force you to get off the path.
How long or how wide across is it?
Yeah.
About 10 feet. So not like impossible long jump, but not easy either.
Are these trees around here normal trees, or are they more like you?
He goes, like, Treebeard?
Sure.
He goes and he points at 3 different trees. Like me. It's just like within your sight range, there are 3 random trees that are apparently like him. None of them are especially close to the road.
I could make it across and throw some rope over to you all. If you all are confident enough in walking across rope.
That's not my first choice, but
What's at the bottom of the pit? Can we see?
It's a legitimate pitfall trap. Like, it's been covered to try to obscure what's happening.
oh, can we?
Like poke it so that it's exposed?
Sure, if you want to try.
Wait. Before I do that, can I use?
Nuvian
Are you-
is standing by.
is it
to
like-
catch anybody if they fall?
Is it like leaves or something on top of it?
Yeah.
Can I use thaumaturgy to like blow it away?
If that's what you want to try to do. I need to know what you're trying to do.
I'm just trying to see what is under.
Yeah, they just look like leaves.
I don't trust you right now.
Yeah, just back up a little bit. Take out like something that I don't care about. I got a wooden stake. Take out a wooden stake. I'm just gonna kind of gently toss it into the middle. While we are standing, like we have not approached it closer before Nuvian gets there. Easier to jump over things you can see.
You toss it?
Yep.
You hear, and something stands up that looks like it's made of leaves. It's got, like, all over its body, leaves and vines coming off of it. And it just goes,
Hello. I try again in Sylvan.
It starts
Hello.
working. It starts walking towards Nezra specifically.
We're so sorry to disturb you from your nap. We're just trying to get through to the other side. She'll say that in common. She didn't speak anything else. Well, she
It looks aggressive.
Serena and Nezra, both roll me dexterity saving throws.
Oh god.
All right. I'm here for this. I love every second of it.
17.
Me and my 0 dex are having a great time.
Oh no.
So you both get hit with vines that shoot out from its like arms. It kind of just and fires at both of you. Serena, it kind of like hits you, and you're like, and you just kind of throw it off to the side. Nezra, you start getting wrapped by the vines of this thing's arm.
Oh no,
like,
no.
hits you
This
in the
is definitely a
midsection.
conversation that we should be having here.
Ikara will look towards Treebeard and point to the new tree. Says, "Wait, he not nice? Is he not nice?"
Tree shakes his head.
Oh.
Oh,
With the way that the interloping tree, I'm just gonna call him Leaf for now. With the way that Leaf has moved, is there a way to get around Leaf?
No, Leaf is pretty big still.
Okay.
I mean, like, you could try to, like, acrobatics jump through his square and, like, dodge around him, but not, like, a nice and easy path.
This is a Snorlax situation, you guys. We gotta figure this out.
But I'm gonna punch it. Nigga's gonna punch it.
Oh god.
It starts slowly drawing you in, Nezra.
Oh.
No, I would really rather not.
It's kind of like 6 inches at a time. Imagine it's just sort of like, jit, jit, jit.
Is there something that you want? Did it seem to respond more when I spoke in Sylvan, or was it samesies between Sylvan and Common?
Samesies.
Okay. I really
Tree-
don't want to fight you.
Tree tries to lash out at this thing's vine, but it doesn't seem to work. It like chips off a couple pieces of it, but it's too thick of a vine for him to break through.
Oh, we're
Okay.
fighting.
Nigga's gonna punch it.
Mhm.
so now that you see Treebeard is fighting,
Girls
then
fighting.
he
Yeah.
knows that they're going to be getting into combat. So Ikara's going to attempt to go towards the vine and pretty much just like flame breath at the vine, not at Nezra, but at the vine to kind of like break it up.
Okay. Roll damage. You don't really need to hit it, but
Okay.
let's see how much damage it deals to the vine.
Oh, it's D6s now. Yes.
Do I need to roll to punch it?
Oh yeah. Dude, go ahead. Serena can take an action as well. His action right now is kind of pulling Nezra in.
Oh, you know, it stopped on the 20 for like half a second and then rolled over to an 8. So 13 to punch it.
Okay. He's just trying to punch it in the like center mass.
Yeah.
Okay, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
I would also like to stunning strike it. So I rolled a 7 on the save.
Okay. You hit and are grappled, but then it freezes from stunning strike. What was your action, Serena?
I'm gonna pull out. I have a mace that I don't use a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and whack the vine that's grabbing Nezra currently.
Well, remember Ikara was attacking it too
Oh, okay.
with his fire. So what did you get?
That was double 6s, so 12 points of fire damage.
Yeah, you incinerate the section of the vine and immediately free Nezra. The magic number was 10 on the vine.
Cool.
Well, it's
So,
going to be stuck
Good job
for a
rolling
moment.
high.
Thanks.
It'll be stuck here for a moment. So do we wish to fight or do we wish to make our way past?
But Treebeard can't make it pass. But could you make it pass?
Very true.
He's too big.
Mm-hmm.
Tree, is it going to offend you if we... Oh, actually. So this thing's stunned right now. Can we push it back into the hole from whence it came?
Is that what you'd like to try to do?
No. I'm saying, like, is there a hole?
Yeah, it feasibly could be done. I'm just asking, like, is that because you have a round basically? You don't
I think
have,
it'd have to be a group effort, but
It would have to be a
we
group.
could hypothetically get over top him, literally.
I don't know if this.
I'm gonna allow a very limited conversation because this is happening in the span of 6 seconds. So just tell me what you guys are doing.
I think push him into the hole.
Yeah.
All right,
try.
everybody, roll me strength checks.
That real
None of
high
us are
strength
good
I
at
got
strength,
going.
dog.
I know.
All right. I got a +2. There you go.
I got a 14, by the way.
Yep, that's about right. That tracks. That is a solid 8 for me.
The 4.
I got a straight 10.
Oh. Oh no!
So you all see that you all start pushing and nothing is happening. And then Tree says, help. And then he takes his 2 arms, shoves into it, and like it does start moving back, but it's happening slowly, even with Tree's help. And by the time it gets unstunning striked, you do not have it like back in the hole.
This is not working.
So we're gonna roll initiative
Okay.
right after we come back from our break.
Oh, that curveball. That curveball. All right. Well, I'm hoping that everyone is enjoying their time watching our episode 15 of It's Our World. If you like what you see here or would like to talk about, of course, the campaign, perhaps do some artwork, we have our Discord, which I'll place in the chat below. Where we have a spoiler as well as a non-spoiler section. We love to hear from y'all feedback and talk to you about some of the campaign, the players, etc. And look forward to see you all. So we'll be back in a bit as we go on a break. See you soon. All right, and we are now back for the second half of It's Our World, episode 15. Fell Flames, take it away.
Okay, we were looking for some initiatives. Everybody go ahead and roll me that initiative.
I have rolled a 9.
Rolled 11.
Uno.
A 1?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And I get +0 to my initiative, so it's still a 1.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. 17.
17 for Ikara.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, surprisingly, Ikara does not go first.
Oh, the tree goes first?
Tree goes first.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, tree.
Not leaf, actual tree.
Tree
What is he
beard.
gonna do?
Best call to bring Tree along. Best call.
I know what he's gonna do. You all see as Tree has like lengthened his roots down to the ground and is kind of lumbering over. And he seems to be trying to use it to like grapple around the leaf beast, but isn't seeming to find any purchase. Because that thing is kind of starting to lumber its way towards you as well. And Ikara actually will be second, though.
Oh, okay.
So now it is your turn.
All right. Let's see. You can. Okay, so what I'm going. Oh, I can replace one of the attacks with. So I could do the. Okay, I thought I could. You can replace one of the attacks with the Dragon Breath. So I could do Dragon Breath and then do. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack twice. First, of course, he's going to run forward. He's like, whoa, it's just like practicing. It kind of runs over towards, of course, the tree, just like how they used to do in the monastery, where they used to hit against wood, with open palm to like practice their stance. You pretty much does the same thing, but of course this time a golden dragon starts to wrap around both hands, as he of course is going to attack twice. Oh, technically three. We'll see. Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack twice. With the first roll is going to a natural 20. Okay, all right, we can work with that. So that would be 2d6. Okay, so that is 9 plus 5. No, 9 plus 5, 14 fire damage for the first hit.
Okay.
Second attack. Boop. All right, that's 11 plus 8. So that would be, does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. So
You should be very glad about that.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. All right, so this one 1d6. So be 4.
Imagine if this thing was sitting on 20 AC.
I know. That would be rough. That would be rough. It'll be 9 fire damage. And then I'm going to use a key point to do flurry of blows. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the third attack. Boop. Ooh, 13 plus 8. So that would be, would definitely hit. So this one would be 8 points of fire damage. And then I'm going to use my second flame breath. I'm going to replace my attack with a flame breath. I'm going to pretty much flame breath against him. Also fire damage. He's going to need to make a dexterity saving throw. DC is...
Is it higher than 17?
No. So I guess he passed?
He passed.
Okay, so it'll be just half damage for here. Boop. Ooh. That is just a solid, just 1 point of fire damage for the last one. And that's my turn.
Oh, man. He's really feeling it after that last one.
I know. I literally rolled 2 ones. I was like, really?
Hey, Kara.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Kara. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, Dex is definitely my best stat, so please don't work with me. Yes, that is a 20.
Okay, it tries to grab you with the vine, and you manage to get out of the way, but it's angry. Does a 17 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's a natural 1, so that's going to be a miss. See, now you guys are happy I'm using this die, aren't you? You're like, oh yeah, keep that die, keep rolling it.
That's true. That's true. I have to ship my dice at the perfect time, like right after Intel World and before Riverwood Academy.
Fair enough. Your turn is next.
All right.
He has ruthlessly tried to attack Ikara, and seems incapable of doing so at the moment.
Okay, great. I'll just drop my mace and take out my crossbow. If you'll allow me. Just me.
What? Yeah, you can do that. Why would I not allow you to do that?
I'm just making sure.
Do I not seem like a kind and generous human?
Oh man.
No, go ahead though.
Also, is Ikara within 5 feet?
I would
Do you think-
assume so,
would you
right?
say?
Of you or of the dude?
The dude.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I will get a sneak attack on that. If I hit a 19 plus.
You hit.
Okay.
His AC is lower than 19, so.
Alright, that's D8. I do 7 damage, but let me roll my sneak attack as well. 9 damage. I didn't roll too high on that. Hello?
Yes?
I rolled 9 damage on him.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's your turn?
Okay.
Oh, gotcha. My bad, fam. I thought there was like a part 2 or something like that. I was like, oh, she got a bonus act or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I was waiting for the and also.
Yeah.
No.
Nuvian.
Yes, this is my turn. So Nuvian is going to quickly push back from the tree.
Wait. No, it's your turn. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, it's not my turn.
Oh.
He's going to do a backflip and moves that way. He is 10 feet away, and as he does so, he is going to bring his hands together as if praying, and these astral blue elven arms will extend from behind him. And then I need the tree to make a dexterity saving throw.
What is your acrobatic skill level? He got a natural 20. I'm sorry.
My acrobatics is +5.
Okay, fine. You can have a free backflip. You gotta be careful. You get too fancy, I make you roll it.
Monk, so you want from me that I have to be fancy. It's in the monk handbook.
It is.
Right,
it's in the rules. No. So he passes the save.
Okay, so he doesn't take damage. Then I'm gonna punch him with the fancy arms.
Okay.
So first punch is going to be a 24 to hit.
That'll do it.
So damage is going to be 7 points of damage, and then I will spend another key point to do a stunning strike with it.
You would.
He's monk.
What is your DC?
16.
Does it have a negative? I got a 16.
Oh, darn. Okay. All right, then I'm going to punch it again.
Okay.
Punch. Another punch. That's a 25 to deal.
That'll do it.
And it'll deal another 7 points of damage, and I'm going to stun and strike it again.
Fair enough. 19. Sorry. Where was this?
Why does
Guys.
Hey, we needed
Your
this.
next character is going to be a massive furbolg named Leaf.
All right, well, then, I think that is all of my turn. That's my action and bonus action.
This is a bonus to Astral Hands.
Mhm.
Nezra.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think that Nezra has a really low intelligence. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt. Because that's what I'm going to do.
Do me a favor and roll a D100.
Yeah. $27.
Okay, you successfully cast the spell.
Oh, that's a nice
Doesn't
surprise
make-
for both of us.
Go ahead and make you the to hit roll.
26.
Gotcha, Nivian. Okay.
So
Damage?
that'll be 16 radiant
damage.
damage. Yeah, and it is advantaged for the next person. And
Okay.
then for no, I'm not badly hurt. In terms of movement, I am not right next to this leaf. But tree is large and nearish me. Can I back away? Is tree blocking my path?
Not as so much, just because he's a friendly creature. And he does not actually take up the whole space. He's just like too big to move past the mound.
Gotcha. Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna take some of my movement backwards. Not my full movement. I'll take like 15.
Okay.
I want to stay close enough that I can affect things.
Okay.
And that's the end of my
Oh.
turn.
Sounds good.
Zach, is there an in-world
the
reason
dice
why
hate
I would
tree,
know?
too.
What?
I think the dice hate tree too, because he just missed. Good.
Oh. Is there an in-world reason I would know that Guiding Bolt might not have worked? Or is that player information only?
I'm trying to keep a certain thing somewhat
Okay.
obscured
Cool,
intentionally.
cool, cool. Awesome. Nope,
Neither of
I
you
just-
have had something fail, so there would be no reason for the
Okay.
characters to expect that that is possible.
Yeah.
That was not part of your lore check from last session, or yeah, I think that was last session. Maybe the one. No, that was last one. Yeah. So the tree tries to swipe him with some vines and misses, and then it is Ikara's turn.
Did the tree roll with advantage?
Oh.
It's true because he got
A
advantage.
guiding
bolt.
bolt.
Mhm.
Gives the next attack advantage.
Very true. He is technically the next attack. Sorry to steal you guys' advantage. What he hits. That's good news.
Hey, I don't mind at all. I like Tree Dude.
Yeah, if he can help, shoot.
Mhm.
He did some pretty good damage. too.
Nice.
I mean, he's
Like
not
your
one up in
boy.
y'all or anything, but he did 14 damage. That's pretty good.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, and then it's Ikara's turn.
All right. Is it possible for me to move myself in a way to where I could be flanking flanking the tree?
You'd have to make an acrobatics check to get through his square, but yeah,
Okay.
if you want to.
All right, I can do that. No worries. All right, give me 1 second. For acrobatics, that would be, yep, +8. Okay. Boop. All right, that works. That is a 19.
To hit?
No, for acrobatics to flank around. You said I would have to make an acrobatics check.
Right. Yeah. Let me think. Yeah, that'll be good enough for Ikara.
Okay.
He's small.
He's small. So he kind of like rolls across it until he's able to get into a more tactical position. And then once again, like I say, he starts palming against the tree using his flame from the dragon essence to erupt on this tree. And we're going to go ahead and attack 3 times. Oh, I'm pretty sure the first one misses because that was a natural 2. So we're going to go ahead and roll again for the second one. Boop. All right, that should work. That is an 18. I'm presuming that should hit. Okay. 5 plus. Okay, so that's 9 points of fire damage. And I'm going to use a stunning strike myself. He has to make a DC save of.
Okay.
I think it's 15.
What was the first damage?
The first damage was 9. I think it was 9 points. Yeah, because I rolled a 4. Yeah, 9 points of fire damage.
Okay. He fails. He is stunned.
Yes, perfect. All right, now I get to attack. You know what? Since he's stunned now, I'll go ahead and use my another key point. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. To do flurry of blows. All right, so that'll be either 18 or. Okay, so I'll take that 18 plus 8, so that should definitely hit. Ooh, okay, so that is a solid 11 points of fire damage for the next one. And then the last attack, we got either 8 or 13. So 13 plus 8 is a 21, so I'm pretty sure that hits. All right, and so another 8 points of fire damage. And that's my turn.
Okay. Now it is Leaf's turn, and he is stunned.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes to Serena.
All right. I'm going to shoot him in the butt with my crossbow.
You get advantage.
Yes, I get advantage. Let's roll that again. That's higher. Let me add my bonus to it. 14 plus 23 to hit.
Hits.
Great. D8. Was a 6. So 9, and then I get my sneak attack again.
Yay!
10 damage. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
So 10 damage in total.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Anything else?
No, that'll be it for me.
Okay. Nuvian.
It's my turn. I'm gonna punch it.
We expect nothing less.
Ooh, that's a 16 to punch.
That'll hit.
You have advantage.
Nice.
Do you roll twice?
Oh, do I have a vendo?
Yeah, I stunned him.
Okay, so I have 16 because that's a 10.
16 hits.
And I deal another 7. Yo, why am I always dealing 7 points of damage with these? Like, what is up with that? I'm going to punch it again. Another 16. And another 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Just want to state every damage in this fight has been 7 from Nuvian. Consistency. And then I will spend my last key point to do flurry of blows to punch it 2 more times.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, that's a natural 20. So,
You didn't even need it. How do you want to do this?
as they're fighting, Nuvian brings his hands together and as a prayer, and the arms grow in size before smashing down into the large plant creature and pinning it into the ground.
Okay. And it doesn't get the opportunity to fight back as it stops moving.
I think you've earned 2 groups tonight.
You just hear cracking. And it stops moving.
Sure, we should look for some place to take a bit of a breather.
Mm,
Before we push, I assume we're gonna push Leafs. I hesitate to use the word corpse in this particular scenario, but I feel like it's the most appropriate word. Back into the pit from whence it came. Husk is nice. It evokes something a little better in my mind, at least. Can I make a quick? I mean, gosh, I should not be the person doing it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Can I make a quick investigation check to see if there's anything on him?
you can tell us
I certainly may.
I would like to look around and make sure the fighting didn't draw anybody to us.
Roll perception.
Yo, 27.
He did not seem to be carrying anything. Neza, 27. Nubian, you feel some eyes on you, but you can't see anything. The hair is standing up on the back of your neck, but
we should get moving. You're definitely being watched. I would like to not be in another fight before we can get out of here.
It's true. Serena will. I guess. Is Tree like smaller than us? How big is he?
He was big.
Tree's big.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay,
we couldn't get around him.
thought.
Yeah, we couldn't get around him. He's a big boy.
I will. Serena will go over and ask him, "Did you get hurt? Do you need any assistance?"
No.
And she'll like pat him.
He just goes, but thank you. That was entertaining.
Can I start pushing the husk back into the pit so that we can traverse it?
Yeah, it actually doesn't seem that heavy now that there is no motion in the husk. I was trying to think of not body words. There's no motion in the husk.
He'll turn.
Wrong. Wrong.
Ikara would turn towards Treebeard. It says, "Why was he like that? What was wrong with him?"
Not all the people of this realm and other denizens are good in nature.
So he was just bad. It wasn't like something corrupted him or anything.
I do not believe so. I think he was just born selfish and was thus until the end of his days.
He nods. Now I
If you
understand.
think about it, it is quite a good cautionary tale.
Yeah, selfish can bring down the bad things. He looks towards the rest. Now started to understand a bit more about this land, how, things could be drastically different.
Hey, Nuvian? Your spine's tingling. Whatever's watching you is getting closer.
We should go. Something is coming this way. Quickly.
Okay. Yeah. As we start walking off, has Irana Fox done anything? Is he still there?
Arana?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to be sleeping, standing up on Neza.
Strangle it. No.
Honestly, you should be with Achilles. Is it worth seeing invisibility again?
Neza, you hear a voice in your head that says, he's already got a fuck.
Oh, well, then I am, in my head, not out loud, I will say, well, then I am delighted and honored to be the one whose shoulder you chose.
And then you hear another voice in your head that says, I'm not sleeping. I'm playing a practical joke on everyone.
It is very convincing. It completely fooled me.
Alright, let's just keep
So,
walking.
like,
And
Nezra's just like
that's
looking
when-
off into.
And that's when, phasing in front of you,
Oh god.
is a jungle cat with a blue coat and a dopey face like a hyena.
Has it been
Oh.
10 minutes yet?
Since when?
The fight.
No, it's been like a minute.
Well,
Hi.
Good kitty.
He'll waves at the cat.
You're all weird looking.
Oh god, it talks.
Oh, the gifts that we've been given today. Ah. Oh no.
What are you all doing here?
Just walking around the forest, just trying to find our way out, I suppose.
Well, that's more dangerous than two birds in a tree.
Are the birds particularly dangerous in trees here? Is it the tree that's dangerous to the birds, or the birds that's dangerous to the tree?
No, I think it's because he would
That
eat him.
is the question, isn't it?
I think it's because he would eat him. Yeah, with the birds
you like
going to the
dangerous
tree.
Or the
birds?
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the kind of bird.
Oh, that's fair.
That's true.
Do you happen to know about Fey dragons?
I've seen one once or twice.
Oh, where? Where were they? Do they look like this?
Deeper into the wilds.
Deeper into the wild. Can you take us there?
Well, maybe. But what would you offer to me?
You like birds?
It depends on the bird.
I can bring you a bird stick.
Ikara, careful.
What? Not giving birds to eat?
I think
Maybe-
our goal right now is to find more of a place that we can. I guess shelter is the word I'm looking for here.
Yes,
Will you allow us to pass?
sure.
Do you want to join us?
I don't think so. I
I
think
only
I'll
ask because I'm wondering
watching.
just how many voices you will act out for the entirety of this walk.
I think I'll just keep watching.
Have you been watching us this whole time?
What's a whole time? I only know minutes, seconds, hours, days, years,
Other than the past hour.
decades, centuries, millennium,
Okay.
eons.
Answering me.
Zach, does it look like the exact same one I saw when I was seeing invisibility?
You didn't catch its face, but the coat is the same at least.
I would hazard that this is the one that I saw earlier.
What's your name?
My name?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Liger.
Liger. Okay. Hi. Oh, you want to say something?
Hello.
I'm trying to decide, like, can I make like a some sort of check to see if I know of anything about this creature? Like a
Yes, you
book
can.
I've read or something. History or survival? Arcana?
Yeah, Arcana's gonna give you the best shot.
Animal handling?
I have a lot of animal handling. I wasn't, but I don't think.
If Serena's read about them in books, then I could maybe.
It's gonna be Arcana of those.
I figure as much. That's all you guys.
Again, another 9. I have a -1, and I've rolled 3 10s in a row.
It's not gonna do it.
Yep.
Nezra is not really clear on what this strange creature is.
Is anybody allowed to make this check?
I'm not your dad.
I'm rolling it. Thank you.
No, you can roll.
18.
You have no idea. You didn't even know this world existed until you decided to go into it.
Slap on the desk.
So I have a set of vestments, which I assume would have like a stole or like a scarf kind of thing. Can I take it and kind of like unravel it a little bit and then wrap it up into a ball and kind of toss it towards the cat, like a cat toy?
Okay. It catches it like its claw wraps around it, almost like a human hand would grasp something in one of its claws, and then puts it down to the ground and starts rolling around on it.
How big is this?
But it doesn't
cat?
take its eyes off you the whole time. It's just like...
Oh, I don't like.
I love it. Relatively speaking, how big is the cat? Like, is it larger than I would expect for a big cat?
No, it's about the size of a lion.
A lion.
Nezra has ever seen one. I assume that Nezra would have, at least, just because
She travels a lot.
she's extremely well traveled. Yeah.
Mhm.
We would have some packages and stuff like that in our, like for food, like rations and stuff with us, I'm presuming, right?
No one has checked because you haven't.
I have 4 things of rations.
Serena does
If
not
my
have
bag has
Yeah.
not been.
I would have the Explorer pack, which I think has like 10
Okay.
rations, I think it is.
Actually,
So Ikara would take out one of his
I did.
one of his rations and says, "Are you hungry? I have food."
No. Remember, I eat birds.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, and he turns to the others. Yeah, if we give him birds, he might be able to show us where the Fey Dragon is.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's going to show us where to go. But it seems like he's not going to stop us from continuing forward. So our best bet may just be to keep going.
I agree.
Deep into the woods.
We'll
Yes.
probably go deeper into the woods another day.
There's no day like today.
Would I notice any uneasiness on Nazra's face? Like, because I feel like, so as you can tell, Ikara is like pretty much fully trusting Liger.
Everything.
And then Nezra seems like because he's been around Nezra for a bit, so I'm trying to determine if he's able to detect her political niceness that she normally does, which she wants to retain politeness but doesn't trust the individual. Would I be able to catch that from Nezra's speech, or is it too underlay where I wouldn't be able to tell that she doesn't trust Liger?
I don't know if you're asking me or Zach.
Either or, I guess.
I'd say you can answer the question. Because I typically see Nezra as like relatively reserved most of the time, and very, very neutral most of the time, just in general with everyone. But I'll let you decide if you think Ikara would be able to sense it.
I don't think you would necessarily notice any change in her response to the Liger, but ever since you've been in the Feywild, she's been a little bit more cautious. I think that's probably the
Yeah,
best.
so not in particular to this situation, but by now you've noticed elevated levels of caution in general.
Gotcha. Okay. Because that would then determine if he was going to do an insight check. Because again, he would had to base his idea off of her because he completely trusts his cat originally before. So in that case, I guess I would try to do an insight check. Pretty sure it won't work that well because he seems cuckoo. But
you can roll the insight.
Okay.
What's up, Nuvian?
Do I trust this cat? Do I trust it? Do I believe it?
You can roll insight too. You're pretty good at it.
Nezra.
Or wait, what's your passive? Maybe you don't even need to roll.
Passive is 18.
Go ahead and roll.
Samesies.
I rolled a 23.
Oh yeah, you take that. I got a 11.
Ooh. I'm gonna say that that's high enough to know that you can't really trust him. Not because he's untrustworthy, but because nothing that he said at all has revealed any sort of motives. The most he said was the birds, which he just cackled about like it was a joke.
We should continue.
I think that would be the best choice in this situation.
Yes. Continue. And it disappears.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mr. Cat.
Liger. His name was Liger.
Mr. Liger, yes.
I would strongly suggest not trusting that Liger individual in the future.
If we ever come across it again, yeah.
He's probably listening to you right now.
Probably. Yeah.
Let's continue on, shall we?
So, we should probably look for someplace safe
badly
to
hurt?
sit down.
I'm pretty good.
Tree is not badly hurt.
I asked him earlier.
Okay.
Oh no. The tree is completely unfazed.
I think I'm the only one who took any damage.
I haven't taken off my hat, so...
Nuvia, you were going to say something? What were you saying?
Yes, I'm good. Maybe that's
Oh.
good.
Gotcha.
Do you guys want a short rest or anything?
Oh, sure.
I want to know this.
Love a short rest, but
I'm not trying to decide what you're doing for you. I remember someone mentioning that they wanted to take a breather.
Yeah.
So I'm just decide in character.
Give my
before we proceed.
Yeah, get my key points back. Yeah, that sounds good.
is it safe to take a short rest? That's the question.
I mean, I could hypothetically put up some protection magically.
It's true. You know what? I could do the same thing.
Wouldn't it be better to do that when we decide to stop for the evening? If we decide to stop for the evening?
Hypothetically both, but
Oh, God.
I mean, personally, I don't need to stop. So if you're telling me you're tired, let's get to a clearing or something where we have a little bit of space instead of right here, and go from there. Yes.
I think, actually, Tree, do you know of any good places that we could take a rest that are nearby?
Nowhere is dangerous, but nowhere is safe.
Makes sense. With the way this place is, we would just keep seeing tracks and such. So this is probably the best places they need to rest.
Yes, Tree's got a point.
You hear a flutter as a raven lands on a nearby tree branch.
Does it look like a normal raven?
Yeah.
Suspicious because it's normal looking.
He doesn't talk? Bran, is that you?
It hasn't said anything. Or it really reacted to your presence. It just flew nearby.
All right. Well, Ikara's just going to take a seat and then just meditate.
Yeah.
Wait,
Maybe
no,
go sit under a tree.
seriously, right here though, like we're literally next to the husk of the thing that we just fought. I mean, I would like to get a little bit of distance.
I believe that thing is no longer dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
We have, as they say, put the stomp onto it.
Yes. Exactly.
Who says that?
Don't question him, Vivian.
I've never
I
heard this saying
completely agree, Tree.
My friend Tree Shears, whose name is very unfortunate.
Oh,
That is
that's bad name.
unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Because shears do not make sense for trees.
Mm-hmm. That sounds scary for trees.
Yes.
I do not like shears.
Mm.
You like shears, or do you not like tree shears?
Tree Shears is my friend.
Okay. Gotta get that distinction between
Hey,
those.
can she change her name?
Tree Shears is a gentleman.
Oh,
Hmm.
can he change his name?
I do not know, little one.
He pauses. But he looks up at Nazareth and says, so, is there something about the body that makes you upset?
It's is there something about the body that makes you upset? I think the sentence in and of itself kind of is the giveaway for the answer. There is a
You
body.
Revealed the punchline.
Ah,
Oh, so you don't want to be close to it because it's dead.
like I don't have a problem with death in general. Death is fine. It's natural. It is actually a very good thing because it means that no matter how bad things get, they end. So like it's not that it is dead. It is that because of us and we've decided to take a nap next to its body.
I do see your point there, Nezra.
It's kind of a contextual issue.
It may not be safe to stay here. Others may have heard the sound of a fight, so perhaps we should move for maybe another hour.
That would probably be better.
Okay. And he stands back up. Dusting his clothes, dusting the dirt off his clothes.
The raven flies across the trail.
That's
And
a
when
bad
it
omen. No.
Circles, when it circles and lands, it lands with the other half of its body facing towards you.
So the back?
The other half, yeah. Well, you were looking at a side profile, so you saw one side,
Mm-hmm.
and then it stops on the other side of the road and shows you the other side, which is shaped like a large dove instead of a raven.
Wow. That's
Oh.
pretty. Do you speak?
I'll try it in Sylvan. Do you speak?
I think.
No.
Yeah, I believe it's just a regular bird.
Okay. And then he's
Be
gonna...
wary, bird. There's a liger running around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He kind of looks around for, like, the liger. He was like, oh, yeah, he might become dinner pretty soon.
Probably about 30 feet into the air, when you see Liger appear, sailing 30 feet high to grab this bird by the neck.
Circle of life. Circle of life.
Oh,
Oh,
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Was that settled?
Well, at least Liger is happy now.
Hopefully.
Okay, I guess we keep moving for at least
You
an
ain't
hour,
talking.
and then we take a break.
Yep.
Okay.
When you have been moving for about half that time, probably 30 minutes ish, you come to a bridge.
Is it a normal bridge?
What kind of bridge?
It goes over a stream of water. It looks like it's made out of some kind of clay, some sort of strange clay. It's got almost like a yellowish tint to it. And it's just like a probably 3 or 4 foot wide bridge.
How far down is the stream?
Not very far at all. It just jumps right over it, basically.
Okay. Do we
Do I
trust
see
the
anyone
bridge?
hiding along the bridge? Any sneaky people around the bridge?
How are you trying to check? Are you just rolling perception or
Yeah, I'm just looking.
roll perception?
It's an 11.
Bridge.
Doesn't seem like
It's
it.
fine.
Ikara is gonna ask Treebeard, Treebeard, can I ask a favor?
Okay.
Can I climb on top of you so I can see up and really high?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Yay! Alright, so that's a 14 or a 16. Okay, so we got 16 plus. I think it's a plus 5. Yep, plus 5. So that's a 21.
You just feel the hand kind of grabs you, lifts you up off the ground, and he puts you onto his shoulder.
Ooh, thank you. Alright, this should
You're
now be...
about 15, 16 feet up in the air right now.
Oh, nice. Now I can see much easier. And he's gonna start looking around for things that he couldn't see before, off into the distance, possibly content, people around and stuff like that. Perception check essentially.
Roll perception.
And wait. Okay, that was 12 plus. Is it plus 7? Yep. A 19.
Don't see anything.
Okay.
No visible threats or points of interest, really. It looks like over the bridge just turns back into forest.
Okay. Ikaro will say from the top, it looks safe from up here.
Oh, fantastic. And I'm going to start walking towards the bridge.
Vivian is also moving to the bridge.
So we'll surrender.
As you do so, you're about 5 feet away from the bridge when some of the water in the stream starts to swirl.
Huh.
Okay.
And then it splashes up onto the bridge. And then, kind of forming itself up from this puddle of water, you see what looks to be a human person, just made out of water, is standing on the bridge in front of you. And that seems like a good place for us to end this episode of It's Our World.
Of course. Why was I not surprised?
We ain't got no keyboards.
I knew we should have rested. Oh man. So thank you all so much for taking your time and watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Fell Flames Feywild is incredible, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of the creatures and the beings as we travel inside of it. So if you like what you see here, again, you could join us at our Discord, which I'll place in the chat below. You can join us there. We have, of course, an artwork section, a non-spoiler, as well as a spoiler section, as well as we place in updates for when the YouTube video is released, which normally is released on Wednesday. So again, we thank you all so much for coming by. We look forward to see you here on Tuesday for our second episode of Riverwood Academy, as well as next Saturday for episode 16 of It's Our World. So with that said, farewell for now.